sa tanan. No, to allow me to discuss the brief function or mandate of the Anti-Red Tape Authority. So, recently, sa mga speeches ni ato ang President, he always mention the ease of doing business and digitalization of the processes of government. Yes, of course, para ni nga makatabang sa atong economy kay he believe na kung mayo ang atong processes sa government, makatabang ni sa ato ang ekonomiya. Of course, with that, ginapush no ang bureaucratic efficiency, which is an efficient government that will accelerate the attainment of the other points of administration's socio-economic agenda, which includes food security, improved transportation, affordable and clean energy, healthcare, social services, education, and sound fiscal management. So the Anti-Red Authority was created under Republic Act 11032 or the Ease of Doing Business and Efficient Government Service Delivery Act of 2018. So this law amended RA 9485 or the old law of Anti-Red Tape Act of 2007. So katunggaan na old law, i-amend na ni RA 11032. So the authority is mandated to administer and implement the set up, implementing rules and regulations, and to monitor and ensure compliance with the national policy on anti-red tape and ease of doing business in the country. So the ARTA basically has two main mandates, that is empowerment and enforcement. So for empowerment, gahatag si ARTA o mga lectures or orientations on streamlining, re-engineering, improving regulatory management system, and capacitating stakeholders. And for enforcement, the conduct of investigations, case build-up, entrapment operations, and filing cases against violators of RA 11032. So the old law kasi yung RA 9485, wala pa si ARTA. So sa new law sa RA 11032, gibutan na yun na create si ARTA for the enforcement and empowerment function. So the authority shall have the following powers and functions. Of course, to implement and oversee a national policy on anti-red tape and ease of doing business. Implement various ease of doing business and anti-red tape reform initiatives aimed at improving the ranking of the Philippines. To monitor and evaluate the compliance of agencies covered under Section 3 of this Act, and issue notice of warning to erring and or non-compliant government employees or officials, and to initiate investigation motu proprio or upon receipt of complaint, refer the same to the appropriate agency or file cases for violation of this Act. To assist complaints in filing necessary cases with the CSC, the Ombudsman, and the other appropriate courts as the case may be. Recommend policies, processes, and systems to improve regulatory management to increase the productivity, efficiency, and effectiveness of the business permitting and licensing agencies. So, we know that sa business permitting, na-added si BFT. Itong permit niya, sir, no, nga ginahatag.
That's the one of issue natin.
Mubalik itong F6, sir, no?
EPSIC.
So, actually, di pa kayo ni familiar with sa
So we will introduce that.
na-learn pa po me. No. So, to review proposed major regulations of government agencies using submitted regulatory impact assessments, subject to proportionality rules to determine by the authority. Conduct regulatory management training programs to capacitate NGAs and LGUs to comply with some regulatory management practices. Prepare in consultation with the appropriate agencies, regulatory management manuals for all government agencies or instrumentalities and LGUs. Provide technical assistance and advisory opinions in the review of the proposed national or local legislation, regulation, or procedure. So as an example, ARTA is recommended to be part of the right sizing committee. So nakatawag naman siguro tayo ng right sizing committee. So, they proposed po si ARTA to be a member of the proposed water bill and an e-governance bill. So, member si ARTA anak. Ensure the dissemination of and public access to information on regulatory management system and changes in laws and regulation relevant to the public by establishing the Philippine Business Regulation Information System. Enlist the assistance of the CSD, BPI, and other government agencies, including law enforcement agencies, in the implementation of its powers and functions provided for in this Act, including acquisition of documents pertinent to investigation or to participate in our conduct of the investigation subject to the submission of a verified written report to the authority and perform such act as may be necessary to attain the objective of this Act. So for now, allow me to introduce the organizational structure of the authority. The authority shall be under the office of the President as an attached agency. Basically, we are cross-monitored by the Office of the Executive Secretary. The authority shall be headed by a Director General who shall be appointed by the President of the Philippines and his tenure shall be coterminous with the latter. The Director General should enjoy the benefit, privileges, emoluments equivalent to the rank of a Secretary. So presently, our Director General is Secretary Attorney Perez. Prior to his appointment, he was ARTA's OIC and Deputy Director General for Operations. He was also the first employee to be assigned to ARTA. So the Director General should be assisted by 3 Deputy Directors Generals who are career officials and defined existing laws, rules, and regulations. One shall be responsible for legal matters, another for operations, while the third should be responsible for administration and finance. The Deputy Director General shall likewise be appointed by the President of the Philippines and shall enjoy the benefit, privileges, and emoluments equivalent to the rank of the Secretary. So, for information, last year lang i-open ni ARTA yung 8 regional field offices. So for Mindanao, we have 3 regional field offices. One in Eastern Mindanao in Zamboanga City, other in Eastern Mindanao in Davao City, and Northern Mindanao here in Cagayan de Oro City. So supposedly, 7 ni kabuok ang pioneering employee of the ARTA Regional Office, but for now, kami pa lang Mr. Dominic Yut ang go work for Northern Mindanao. So we're expecting pa for the onboard of our other colleagues. Our office is located at a 3rd floor of NFA building in Tablon. So, may siya. So, basig mga na mga namin sa NFA. It's because ang among central office is naman po siya sa NFA. So, ang original field offices ko, ibutang po siya sa NFA. So, that's all. So, I will turn over the
Thank you very much, Sige, so let me proceed to share with you answers to the frequently asked questions with regards to ARTA and the Public Act 1102. So we assume na our officials present here this morning na alam mo initial information about the Public Act or the ease of doing business law. This has been widely disseminated in 2018, 2019. And kami na diri ka lang to just reiterate ang mga provisions sa law. So what's in it for me? So when we talk about ease of doing business, usually the first thing would come into our minds or businessmen, itong mga negosyante. So what's in it for the businessmen regarding sa law? So it's very simple. Because of the ease of doing business law, na-start na pag-implement aning electronic business one-stop shop. So earlier, we were talking with RD, we shared gani in the concern of government agencies like the ICT, the ILG, ARTA, BFP, daghan pa kaayong mga LGUs. And we are in violation of the order of the President, si President Bongbong Marcos. Basically siya, the government bureaucracy to simplify, streamline, digitize. So we have to really extend extra effort to ensure na mag-comply anin atong mga